But let's talk about the largest time for given digits. So you're given an array of 4 digits, and this is a 24 hours time, and the largest one, the latest one is going to be 2359, and the smallest one is going to be 0000, right? So you have to return the latest 24 hours time in string format. So this is going to be pretty easy. So without thinking too much, you probably will understand the brute force solution. So you will just traverse every single index and then generate the string to compare your current maximum, right? So I'm going to generate a string for 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And the next one could be what? 1, 2, 4, 3, right? Something like this, and then probably another one is gonna be what? 1, 3, 2, 4, right? And then so on, right? So how many combination? So 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. They are how many combination? 24, right? So probably is 4 factorial. And in this question, there's a constraint like the hours. The first 2 digit is going to be what? It's going to be less than 24, right? And then the last 2 digits is going to be less than 60. And then basically this is supposed to be easy. So everything else is not supposed to be the hardest question. So let me start coding. So you have string result. I'm going to return result. I need the length of the array. I need traversing every single index, right? Starting from I equal to 0, I plus plus. So this is my first index, my second index, my third index, and then if you notice that, sorry, so if you notice, if I have 3 index, I would definitely know my last index. So I'm going to say L equal to what? So the index, the sum of the index is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So let's talk about index right now. 0, 1, 2, 3. So if you add everything, and then you'll get what? 6, right? So based on the calculation, so I can say if I use this index, I know the last index could be 3, right? If I use another one, so if I use this 3 index, it's gonna be what? 6 minus 5, so it's gonna be 1. So based on the index calculation, we will be able to know it's gonna be 6 minus I minus j minus k, right? And then I'm going to just create a string hours, right? So just using the empty string to help me to generate a string, and then sorry, and this is hour, this is minute, array what k plus array l, right? And then later on I need a what? I need a sum of the hours and minutes. So I'm going to say time equal to h plus colon plus n, right? So I just have to compare. So if h dot compare to, so the string, right, is less than 24, right? And also m dot compare to, which is less than 60. And this would be a valid answer, right? But I also need to update my current result. So also m result dot compare to t, right? And this will be it, right? But the problem is compared to return a value is going to be 0, -1, or 1, right? So 0 represent what? 0 represent h and 24 are the same. And -1 mean what? -1, okay, the negative value is what? This one, the first one, is what? Is less than the second one. So which means something small integer minus big integer, right? Something like this, right? So if this is less than 0, right? Then which means I want the maximum. So if my age is what 2 and my 24 is what something is more or less than, so this will be valid, right? So age is 2 and you compare with 24. So 24 is definitely larger than 2, right? So you'll get negative value. So if you want to update, you are using the same idea, so it's going to be less than 0 as well. So at this moment, for every single time you want to update your current result, and then just compare with the current time. So this is time, not a t, sorry. And then this will be it, right? So I'm just update my result to t, and pretty much it, right? So let me run it. I do have a typo, so this is what. Alright, so there's a typo. I mean not a typo. So there's a constraint. If I, j, k are the same, right? The index cannot be valid, right? So I'm going to say if I equal to j, or j equal to k, or I equal to what? I equal to k, right? You don't want to use this. This is because you're using the same digits over and over again, right? So you want to ignore the duplicate. So this is going to be pretty much a solution. So let's talk about time and space. This is a space, constant. This is a time. So if you say constant, this is okay, but in my opinion, you're traversing 3 for loop, right? So it's going to be what? N to the cube, and N represent length of the array, and the length of the array is what? Length of the 4, right? So it could be constant, but I don't like to say constant. And this is solution, and I'll see you next time. Bye.